Hello everyone, I'm Shantae from planmindfully.com, and today I'm going to walk through the new 2021 holiday version of the digital planner. So let's get started. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start with just going over the basic navigation of how the new monthly planner works. And from here, here's the cover of the digital planner. When you tap on either monthly planner or the little arrow, it's going to open up the table of contents. So I'm going to do that. And I tapped on that, and now it opened up the table of contents. So from here, you can see what you have access to. So you have a calendar, you have Christmas gifts, grocery and meals, the weekly planner. You can go back to the book cover if you choose. Then you have the photo journal, Christmas cards, the habit tracker, and the monthly planner. And some of these items you can tell are new because my other planners were weekly planners. This one is a monthly planner. I did this because there's going to be a lot more to do, and it's still reusable. So you can use it for the month of November and also for the month of December. So I'm going to walk through some of the new features that we have, and so that you can see how you can use it to make your holiday planning a lot easier and less stressful, and also very mindful. Okay, so starting with some of the basic navigation, and the obvious things are like the calendar. So if we tap on calendar, then it opens up the calendar for 2021 and 2022. Then if you want to go back to the table of contents or that main menu, then you would tap on, as I mentioned in my previous videos of how I do my navigation is persistent across all of the pages in the book. You would just tap the image that's in the middle, and in this case it represents the holiday planner that I've created. So this has the ornaments, so you just tap on the ornaments and it takes you back to the table of contents or that main navigation. Then we also have, next to the calendar, to the right of that, we have the monthly planner. When you tap on the monthly planner, it gives you a full month undated planner so that you can go in and you can add any images, you can add the days of the month. And I also have a shortcut that I created that will make this part a lot easier as far as dating the planner for the month of November. And if you want to reuse it for the month of December, of course, you probably will. Then I have a shortcut set up that's really easy, and I will walk you through in a video on how to do that. It's very simple, but it will save you a lot of time. But you still have the option if you want to just date it yourself. So let's go back to that table of contents. We're going to tap on that icon again, the little Christmas ornaments, to take us back here. And then we also have, which is new and perfect for the holidays, is the Christmas gifts or the Christmas gift guide. And this is basically your shopping list. So this is where you list, in the right column, you have the person's name that you're buying a gift for. You have the gift idea of what you plan to get for them. Then you have where you're going to purchase it and the price, and if you purchased it or not. And that's what both pages are for. So you can fill this list up with friends and family, including myself, of who you want to send things to. And then from there, you can just tap on the ornaments, takes you back to the table of contents or the main menu, whatever you want to call it. And then from there, you have also the habit tracker, which I have in my other planners. That's not new. And then we have the grocery and meals, which is also in the other planners. And then for new for this planner is the Christmas cards. So we're going to tap on Christmas cards. And it's a very convenient way of organizing your holiday. So along with doing the Christmas list for gifts, you can also do Christmas cards. So you would write the person's name down in the right column. The middle column is the address. And then I also have little check things you can put, a little indicator of if you mailed it or not. And if you did, you can fill in the block, and we will go through that. I will show you in detail on how to do that too. And this is, again, just made to be really easy to use, and it's perfect for beginners or anyone who just wants to get into planning, not spend too much time decorating. There's plenty of planners out there if you want to do that, but mine are for people who want to just jump right in, or if you're a beginner. So again, let's go back to the table of contents, and then we have, let's see here, the weekly planner. This is a new segment. I'm actually going to cover that in another part of the video. Later on in the video, I'll show you that. And then we also have the photo journal, where you can actually add photos to the photo journal and just document how your month went, which will be really fun for the holidays between all the parties and families and friends getting together. This will be perfect for that. And then also you can write down any memorable moments, kind of like a journal. So you can write down memorable moments and then also have pictures. So you can always reflect back on this later because you can save it. It's a digital planner. It's like a little digital blog or digital journal. You can just take this and take it wherever with you and save it. So I do recommend doing that. All right, so we have covered the basics of the navigation on how everything works. Just to recap, on this page, you have access to everything. You can jump to any page from within the table of contents. You can also go back to the book cover. If you tap on book cover, it takes you back to the book cover. If you want to go back inside the planner, you just tap on monthly planner and it takes you back there. So next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you more about the new weekly planner because it's been expanded to be a monthly planner. So we'll cover that next. Okay, so what we're looking at here is the main navigation page for the new weekly planner. Now the weekly planner is embedded into the full monthly planner. So if you can see here, we have the 5 weeks because some months have 5 weeks, like November, it has 5 weeks in it. So you can plan for all those weeks. So we have week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, and week 5. And then next to that, you have the reflection pages for each week because again, this is all about mindfulness. So I do provide the tools so that you can not only plan your holidays, but also plan them with mindfulness. So let's look at this in more detail. So I'm going to tap on week 1. And when we tap on week 1, that opens up the week at a glance. Now, since my planners are all undated, it gives you the flexibility to go in and plan your weeks. Now, since they start out undated until you date them, everything is open. You can start the date or put the dates in however you choose. But so that you don't get lost before you get a chance to actually date it, if you look on the bottom right corner, there's a number. That number is representative of the week that you actually are looking at. So if you're just getting into writing the dates in, now you can see exactly where you are and what week you're in. So I tapped on week 1 and it took me to the week at a glance for week 1, as we can see right there in the bottom right corner. If we tap on Sunday, you can still see you're within week 1. So basically you can navigate throughout each day within a specific week. If you want to go back to the weekly planner menu or sub menu or sub table of contents, then you would go back to the button that takes you there. I'm going to show that to you again because I think I went too fast on that one. I'm going to tap on week 1. It's actually the one that's right under the calendar. It has a little circle with the 3 lines next to it. When you tap on that, it takes you back to that table of contents for the weekly planner, and you can go back to each week from there all the way down to week 5. So if you notice on week 1, it had that 1 in the corner. Let's just tap on week 3. Same thing. You'll see that in the corner, it has 3. So you know what week you're looking at. So as you're writing down the days in the week, which I do recommend doing ahead of time, then you would know exactly which week you are looking at or which week you are looking at. So let's go back to that menu again. I'm going to cover that one more time. I'm going to tap on week 5. We tap on week 5, it opens up week 5, and you can tell because in the bottom right corner, it has that number 5 in parentheses. So you know what week you're on. And then again, you can tap on any day within the planner for that week, and you can see you're still within week 5. So then you would just tap on that menu again to get you back to the weekly planner menu. And then now you can see all the weeks. So in addition to the weeks, you also have access to documenting or doing like a little micro journal for each week within the reflection. So just like when you tap on that week, it has the number. So we'll start with 1. We'll tap on week 1 reflection. And now this is the updated version of the reflections page. I was excited about this one. So you can see in the bottom right corner, you're on page 1, but we also have some writing prompts. So now for week 1, you can write down, for example, what went well for me this week. So you can think about that and write down what went well for you. Always do this because, again, it's about mindfulness and being mindful in the moment because you want to create better moments and change your life. So write down what went well for you because this is showing that you're actually reflecting back to see how things went and you're documenting it to yourself. And then on the other side, we have what didn't go so well for me this week. So write that down and see, maybe there was a mood change or something that happened that you let it affect your mood. Write those things down so you can keep an eye on that for next time. And then what I learned this week. Think about some lessons that you learned. Life shows us lessons all the time. So make sure that you document those so you can learn from those. And then things I intend to improve. So as a starting point, if you look at what didn't go so well for me this week and kind of look at that as a starting point for things I tend to improve, then write that down. And then now you have a starting point for the following week or for the upcoming week. And then you can also write in your goals for next week. And then any thoughts. You can actually, any random thoughts, you can write down anything that comes to mind. And also, you can add images. If you better express yourself through images, then you can add emojis or whatever you're comfortable with adding that into that page. So if you want to go back to the menu for the weekly planner, you just tap on the icon and it takes you back there to the weekly planner. From there, if you want to go back to the main table of contents, then tap on that symbol that we're using for this month's planner, which is the Christmas ornaments. You would tap on that and it takes you right back to that page. All right, so since we're preparing for the holidays, I do have 2 cool features that I added to the digital planner that will make it easier for you to get organized and to get things going, but then also, of course, mindfulness as always. But let's start with the Christmas gifts. So when you tap on the Christmas gifts list or Christmas gifts button, you can actually access a list that you can create where you can have the person's name that you want to give gifts to. You can have the gift ideas that you have that you want to give to them. You can write down where you plan on getting it, the price, so you can keep it on your budget. And then also if you purchase the item or not. So that is for both pages. You can actually go in and fill that up all you like. And then also we have the Christmas card list. So if you're going to be mailing Christmas cards this year, then you can access that on the menu, tap on Christmas cards, and then it brings up this page where you can enter the names and addresses of people that you intend to send Christmas cards to. You can also indicate if you mailed it out or not. So if we're going to start building our Christmas mailing list now, it's really easy to do. The first thing you want to do is whatever editor you're using. I'm using Zoto. I have to put it in edit mode first, so I have to make sure that my digital planner is editable, so it's already there. And then I'm going to tap on text to enter text. So let's see, I'm going to get my list ready and send a card to mom. So I would type in mom, and then I would put in, of course, mom's address here. And then I would type that in. And then now let's say if I had already mailed the card, for example, my list was already built, and I went through and mailed her gift card or mailed her Christmas card, which probably would include a gift card in it. If I did that, then I would take and let's make this a different color. I would fill in the block that says, yes, I mailed it. And then that's it. It's really easy to do. So you can do the same thing with the gift guide or the Christmas card list. So we're going to close out of that. I put a little mark on there, didn't I? Didn't mean to do that. Let's delete that or erase that. Okay, so now we're looking at the gift guide. Let's go to the gift guide. All right, same thing. You would write the person's name in there. You would write the gift idea, where you're planning on getting it, the price, and if you purchased it or not. So I hope you all enjoyed this new monthly planner, and it has like a lot of cool features in there. I think that are great. You can still do all of the monthly planning that you would do. You have the habit tracker, everything about mindfulness, but then also keeping in mind the holidays as well. So having that perfect balance between the two. So thank you for watching, and you can get the digital planners now on planmindfully.com, and they're easy to use. They're perfect for beginners, and they do help you to incorporate mindfulness into daily living. So thank you for watching, and live mindfully.